Next one's from Blood Sugar Baby, and the subject is X-Pac memories. X-Pac announced about a week ago that he's officially returning to wrestling for a final run and starting a new podcast. So it got me thinking if you guys have any good stories of Waltman from your time with him in WCW. Also, where do you think he's most likely to end up working? I know he's buddies with Triple H, but Tony Khan has been exposed as the greatest money mark ever. He would likely cut him an enormous deal to work with Cody or something that we don't want to see like that. I must say, Disco, until X-Pac apologized for his comments about you, I hope he fails. Well, that's good to have that type of support from the fans here. They hope he fails. They hope his podcast and his return to wrestling fails because he disrespected me. Now that's what you call like a fan base. Yeah, right. I like that a lot. So X-Pac was cool. I got a funny story about X-Pac is that when I went, I was out in L.A. Maybe I've told this story before. I went out in L.A. with some friends of mine, and it was a Monday in L.A. And like there was nothing going on. We go to the Rainbow Room, right? So I haven't been out in LA in forever. I mean, maybe never. I've been out in LA like one time. So we go there and there's a little line out front. They have the patio out there and everything. I walk up and I get in line and literally there's the rail sitting in the table right next to me where I'm standing in line. Sean Waltman, who's the girl? The
Ryan Shamrock was it?
Ryan Shamrock and Chris Masters,
right?
And they're on the porch. And they're just, and it's LA, they're just smoking weed on the porch.
Right.
So I was like, hey, what's up, they were like hung out with them and everything. So then I go inside and Chuck Zito's in there.
Right.
And I'm like, this is this is a Monday night in LA, and I'm going out. And I think I don't know anybody because I don't really know this town. Everything I see like five people I know, like right up front of the back. Yeah. And so that was funny. But Sean was always cool. I liked him.
Yeah. He's one of my best friends. He lived with me in Mexico for like maybe 3 years or something like that.
Right.
Oh, wow. So we have a million stories, but I'll tell you one real quick one that I always like to bust his balls about. So one time we had come back from this club, and these two girls had come back with Pac and Ron Killings. Okay. Of course, neither Pac nor Ron Killings know how to speak Spanish, so I'm kind of translating a little bit. And then all of a sudden, Ronnie goes, "I'll be back." And he goes to his room and he comes back and he's got this shirt on that has like all these holes in it, right? Looks like almost like a hammock kind of, like that hammock material.
Yeah.
And Ron's always in great shape. So the girls are kind of oogling over him. "Oh, you have nice arms." And then I'm like, "Yeah, touch, it doesn't melt, he's hot chocolate." And I'm trying to, stir it up. So Pac leaves the room, right? And he comes back and he has kind of like a similar shirt, right? But he has kind of like a pear-shaped body. So the girls really aren't going that crazy over him. So he takes one of the girls and he gets like behind this curtain and he starts talking to her. She goes, "What's wrong?" He goes, "I'm shy. How do you say shy in Spanish?" So every time I see him, I always go, "I'm shy. How do you say shy in Spanish?" He was trying to get over that he was very shy to this girl because she did not go for the physique, which I thought was hilarious. So you didn't go for the body. I'll try the, I'm a nice guy approach. I
wonder why his podcast changed. Because that was X-Pac 360 or whatever. That was pretty successful. And if anything,
he had this was propaganda.
Against
because
you.
He made disparaging comments about me. So
I'd have to. The guy was like, where would he wind up if he's doing an in-ring comeback? You have to guess at NXT and WWE. That would be the most likely place.